Be me, attractive, tall, but autistic as fuck. Meet girl in league. Play together 2 months. Start texting and talking on the phone daily. Get enamored with each other. Invite her to fly and come see me for a week. Our chemistry is amazing on the phone and texting. Meet in person. I'm incredibly shy and stutter and act weird because nervous. She's kinda an asshole in person. We get to my place, we cuddle and take a nap. Cuddle, starting getting hard, rub my cock on her ass. Start fingering and trying to undress her. Tells me you haven't even kissed me and you're already trying to fuck. We cuddle and sleep. Later wake up and have sex, it's awkward as hell. By the 3rd day I'm comfortable and sex is great. Nervous the whole time around her. She initiates everything, decides what we do. Have a good time with her. Wake up one day and hear her telling her friend on the phone he's weird, I didn't know he'd be like this. Pretend not to hear this. Start drinking so I'm more social. We connect more. Drive her to airport. Ask her if we're BF, GF. Tells me she's committed to me but doesn't want to give that label. Get sad. She leaves, just gives a small kiss goodbye, no meaningful goodbye. Calls me that night, tells me how much she misses me, wish she could stay with me, wants me to move in with her. 2 weeks later, she's becoming distant, becomes an asshole to me, starts hanging out with her guy friend. 2 weeks after that tells me she doesn't feel anything toward me anymore, wants to stop acting like we're dating and just be friends. Tell her no, I don't wanna be friends. It's been a month since then. She hasn't even tried to contact me. I'm so sad. She's moved on with her life. I bought her plane ticket, $300 and paid 80% of the time for things, another $1,500. I basically wasted $2,000 and months of life on her and she's probably just boning her friend. How do I become alpha? I'm tired of having the personality of a rock. Be me some years ago. 18F. Recently dumped. Only friend is this fat guy. Fat guy plays video games with me and is supporting me emotionally. Takes me out on dates, seems to be way into me. I feel bad for him, so I fuck him multiple times. Few months later find out he has a GF as we were still fucking. It's a girl in my friend circle. Asha.jpg. I tell him this is unacceptable and stop talking to him. A week later receive letter from him saying he's sorry. I forgive him. He follows me and applies to the same uni I was in. His GF follows him and applies to the same uni he's going to follow me in. He insists that I should offer her guidance. I warn them about this creepy guy at uni that molested me and other chicks. They're talking to the guy in the cafeteria like it's nothing. I've ate enough.jpg. Decide to cut ties with him. He has to explain to her somehow that he's the good guy. Lies and tells his GF I was cruel to him and never gave him coochie after all the emotional support he gave me. MFW I did in fact give him coochie. MFW he's telling his cuck GF that he should have gotten pussy from me. Not fuckytopatal.png. She starts being really hostile with me, stalking me on social media, and etc. I get fed up and I tell her what happened including him cheating on her with me. Unsurprisingly doesn't believe me regardless of proof and screams at me about how I should have given him coochie. The obvious option here is that I shouldn't have pity fucked him anyway, but aren't losers complaining all the time how they pay for dinner and don't get coochie? I gave him coochie, what else did he want? Be me. Think first girl I ever dated is forever. She left me, obviously. Thought same with the second. Same things happens. This happens like 2 more times. Angry_face.png. It's going to happen inevitably anyway to boost someone's ego. That ego should be mine. Cheat on girl who is probably the most in love with me anyone has been. She has a mental breakdown. She eventually gets married, but I don't know this yet. Still low-key obsessed with me till this day but I don't know this yet. Lightbulb_on.gif. It's working. Love. I did it. Never cheat again but always flirt with other women while in relationships and keep them on toes. Once find new big crush move on. Stop doing this around 30. Looking for love now. Can't stand women my age for playing games. Feel like they only aren't cruel when losing. Is love real? I don't know if I should focus on finding love or just see how much I can bang the rest of my life. I'm old, you know? On the other hand, dating around is way better than having your heart broken. For some reason I can't post on the site, so I'll drop my shit here. Be me 2 weeks ago. 23 yo, virgin guy. Go grab some beers with QT from Tinder. After finishing our first beer she tells me she's married but it's an open relationship. lol.jpg. Think to self, fuck it, let's see what happens. She invites me to her apartment. Her husband is working shifts at the hospital. Give and receive head. My dick doesn't get hard. Try jerking it. Nothing. She's cool with it. We stay naked in her couch watching shit on YouTube. Give her my number. Yesterday she texts me, asks if I wanna go grab some beers again on Wednesday. It's very likely we're gonna end up at her place again and I don't want to fail to get a boner again. How the fuck do I make sure my dick won't go full retard? I'd give the first time it didn't work because of the pressure of being my first time fucking, because of the fact that she's married or something else. I should add, these past 5-6 years I've been on an almost daily FAP routine, but I have toned it down since this year. You guys, I got my big break with a girl on a party boat. Be me. Supposed to meet a QT at this party boat event in my city. My date flakes on me. Wanted to get off the boat. The faggot pulls the rope and we take off. Saw a San Negres bartender who I flirted with in the past. Initially gravitated towards her. Her friend, a spick bartender, promised me I was going to have a good night cause I looked down and she was gonna make things right. Whatever.com. She says, I assure you you're gonna have a good time. Makes me buy her and her San Negres friend drinks, no surprise there. End up locking lips at the end of the boat ride. End up meeting my original date back in the city. I originally wanted the San Negres but the spick was all over my dick for the night. I can't tell if she likes me because apart from using me for drinks, she always kept looking for me on the boat even though she interacted with many men that night. At one point she was dancing with Tyrone, so I walked away from her and she grabbed me and told me she loved me. Out of being so drunk I grabbed her vagina and she pulled away. After some time we kissed and she looked to be in total bliss. This is the prettiest girl I've ever kissed. If I was bold enough I would have asked her to spit in my mouth, but I didn't want to ruin things. How can I tell if she's real or not? And if she's real, how can I not fuck this up? Be me. Had leukemia as a tween. Got treated. It went away. 7 years pass, yearly checkup. It's resurfaced. But shitty, but whatever. GF won't get out of my ass about it. Says I need to stop acting like it doesn't bother me. Seems to want me to break down and cry or something. Can't do it. Legitimately not bothered, been there and done that, it'll be shit but worrying about it doesn't change anything. What the fuck do I do? Yes, it sucks to be back in this position, but I've never been the type to fret about things I can't change. Last time I was in chemo, managing my stress by letting go of it was an important skill to learn, and I am more than a little resentful that my GF needs me to act a certain way just to appease her expectations of how I should be acting. It's my fucking cancer and I need her to crawl out of my ass about it. Be me. Volunteer at college for several years. Write a data processing pipeline. Scientists use it. Actually useful. Professor man I'm working with pulls some strings. College is willing to fund my business. I thought I was going to be part of a business, not starting and running a business. Actual business meeting happening with several professors, college representatives, and random slut student. Have no idea what I'm doing. MFW. The idea right now is to just provide the software I wrote as a service. You pay me, I get your data and process it, and then give it back to you. The pipeline is very niche and I really don't think a lot of money can be made from it. I can ask the college for a huge powerful server. How do I make money with a huge powerful server? Thanks Anons. Be me. Have a little side job going on in the weekends. Get home after work. Lights are off, which is strange. Mom should be home. Few hours pass, she's still not here. Try calling her but it doesn't work. Decide to call my brother and see if he knows anything. He is confused and asks if I'm alright. Tells me she passed away in July. I have been living by myself for weeks and today is the day I found out. I feel absolutely blown away, not sad or anything, just an overwhelming sense of helplessness. It was all real to me. Is grief so powerful? Me, 15. Sister, 25 at the time, tells me she was molested by our maternal grandfather. Destroys me, arguably the first problem I've ever had to face in my life. Convince myself she lied about it for attention, since she's lied and stolen to my parents countless times. She makes mention of it every now and then, usually in public. When she first told me, we were outside our house where literally anyone from the family could have walked out. Fast forward. Me, 20. Grandfather died in April. Never confronted sister or him. I'm still terrified to this day, like I was then, that the family is hiding it, and who knows what else, from me, and they've all been secretly abused, have abused me, and I don't remember it. B. It's in my blood that I'll be an abuser later in life. It hurts an immense frown. I don't know what to do. Most days I just ignore it completely and act like she never told me. It's because of this I don't trust people anymore. I always think they're trying to hurt me.